Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Animwash and we are back with the full review of this Seestern Doxa Military homage watch, right? So right off the bat, so you are going to ask me, Nur, what was it? Didn't you call this watch a Seestern Doxa Plus Synchron? Right, so anyway, after I've made that particular or initial review video of this particular watch, my friend sent me a picture of the actual Doxa Military that actually Synchron Synchron made their own version of the Doxa Military. So I'm not a Doxa fan or anything like that, so I have no idea which one came first. So yeah, let's just call this the Seestern Doxa Military. So yeah, make it simple, right? So anyway, so let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my another homage watch, right? So the Saint Martin SN006, and homage to a certain vintage Rolex with this beautiful slim lugs, and that's very important feature of a watch, a drill lug. So awesome looking thing, right? So let's get back to this Seestern Doxa Military, right? So quick dimensions check. So I've done a full review, a dimension check and weight check on my initial review, so I'm just going to be repeating the dimensions here. 43 millimeters from here to here in diameter, lug to lug at about 45 millimeters, very nice, and a thickness of 13 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters with a 7 millimeters crown. So on paper this one looks like it is great for a small wrist, but it's quite heavy at 154 grams if you're using it on the bracelet, right? So if you guys have smaller than 6-inch wrist, so yeah, it might be a bit too heavy, but yeah, still, if you like this bits of rice bracelet, so that's not gonna be a problem, right? So let's talk about the bezel first. So yeah, this is clearly an homage of that particular Doxa Military watch, but it is not an exact copy, right? So see how Seestern wanted to give it their own touch or their own flavor. So that is, they kept the bezel on their other Seestern homage watch, right? So Seestern Doxa homage. So this one features on their orange, blue, silver color dial, and they also didn't really copy anything from the, they do take a bit of inspiration. So the Doxa Military version had a somewhat of a patina lume indices, but this one and the dial is a bit off-white, but this one is actually quite white, right? So yeah, is that even a word? Quite white, right? So it doesn't really have any sunburst whatsoever, but yeah, still there is a bit of difference compared to the real thing, right? So other than the bezel, right? So yeah, and of course, yeah, the hands, right? So hands on the Doxa Military, it's quite different from this one. So yeah, the Seestern choose to maintain the original Doxa hands, which is quite annoying because that our hand is wee bit too small in my opinion, but yeah, still, it is what it is, right? Cool. Okay, so let's go back to the bezel. Okay, so the bezel featuring this what do you call this, double step or a dual bezel style, but yeah, it is actually a one single, maybe just two piece of bezel stick or glued together. So because I can feel that this part of the bezel is actually flat and the inner part of the bezel is actually slanted, right? So you can see there that there is a different surface here. It's not flat all the way, so it flat here, but it is slanted. It has some chamfering going down inside into the crystal, which is very cool, right? So of course we have your typical 60 feet thingy. I have no idea how to use it because I am not a diver, but of course in the middle section of the bezel we have this lume pip, which is annoyingly on the original Doxa they don't have any lume pip. So this one for me is a much better dive watch than the Doxa, right? So turning it, oh yeah, before we do that, you see that the surface of this particular bezel, right? So it is actually bead blasted, right, in this grip. So if I can just zoom a bit, zoom a bit in, you can see that it is actually a bead blasted bezel, so not your usual polish or brush surface finishing, right? So turning the bezel, Okay, that yep, that's okay. Not that bad, to be completely honest, but still, it doesn't really feel that luxurious, but it does the job done. It does the job well, right? So, okay, let's talk again about the dial. Off white, no, not off white. It's totally a white dial with those white printed indices in, which later we will show that it is using a BGW9 super luminova. So yeah, but the contrast is not that bad. So yeah, you could easily see, you can see that it somehow manages to mimic the white color of the dial, so that's good. So there's it. Yeah, I kind of prefer this version actually compared to the Doxa Military, because yeah, I think that the patina or 4 patina on those version are a bit too much, but this one is okay for me, right? So this featuring this dial featuring this big how do you call this, black and white black and white rectangular indices, which is printed, which is, I think it is cool. And we have that unique date wheel in white. So yeah, that's very nice. And we have the Seestern logo on the 11 o'clock, so, and the automatic 200 meters and 660 feet on the middle of 4 o'clock, so let's call it 4:30, right? So that's very cool. And yeah, it's a very interesting dial in my opinion, but yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just very difficult for me to put any other strap other than this bits of rice bracelet of this watch from the watch, right? So big hours, minute hands, and super tiny hour hands, which I don't know, I just don't like it. I just wish they could just making it a bit fatter, maybe just 0.5 millimeters on both sides, so to make it a little bit more legible. But yeah, still, it is what it is. And that's about, oh yeah, this what do you call this, Lego-ish looking second hand. So yeah, it's also, of course, it is in polish or printed black here. It's a bit too shiny, and I wish they could have done it in a much more matte color to match the dial finishing. So this black finishing, so yeah, it is what it is, but I'm nitpicking there, but yeah, still it is what it is. Case brush, circular brush on the top and polish on the side. Yeah, we have tons of fingerprints here with that very important relax, so very nice. And here on the same on this particular side, and you notice that the case is not really curvy, right? So it is a bit too top heavy, this one, so it is a bit wobbly when you use it on this particular bracelet. But yeah, still quite huge 7 millimeters crown here with that Seestern logo there, and we have those gaskets, right? So very nice. So when you push it, yeah, it have that bounce, so yeah, that's very cool. And when you hand winding the Seiko NH35 movement, yep, it is very good. And when you screw it in, so very nice. So some say that this Seestern crown is better than even Saint Martin. I'd say they're not completely there yet, right? So bracelets, male, female end links, so very nice. And this end link, yeah, right? So yeah, you can see that how it is not matched to this particular watch, so which is very annoying, because I don't really think other models from Seestern is using this particular end links or this particular bracelet, so I don't really know why they couldn't get it right. So they just have to trim just a little bit more, maybe 0.5 millimeters to make it matches the end link, so end of the lug. So yeah, that is a bit annoying. And yeah, it doesn't, this bracelet is very nice, but the end links is, oh my god, that is horrible. Alright, so luckily there's not much of a play there, so in the bracelet, so that is okay, not bad. And the bracelet itself is just superb. I just love this design. Piece of rice bracelet, polished center links, 5 mid links, and a brush outer links, so with a polished side, and very cool. And we have this just a simple split pin, so basically that it works. And we have a male scissor clasp, right? So with this 4 micro adjust on the clasp, and this super annoying Oh my god, very difficult to press clasp and to take it off. Oh my. Oh, okay, so that is how I used oh no, it's when you do this, it's quite easy because your fingers are here, right? So but when you do it on the wrist, it's very difficult. You know what, let's just show it before we do that. Let's take a look at the case back. Very beautiful engraved case back here, automatic SE60S001, maybe that is the model number. Movement SS316 and stainless steel 200 meters sapphire, and those engraving are, I know, it's just awesome for the money, guys. Right, so let's take off my Saint Martin SN006 and check and see how difficult it is to push this clasp. So you have to push at a certain angle, maybe at certain portion, maybe around here, to make sure it. Nope. So that is how difficult it is to to push this clasp, right? So that's it. So we have a Seestern stamp laser edge here. Take it off. I have to use okay, so double nail to take it off. So yeah, that is very annoying, right? So I think the other one thing that of course I've highlighted during my initial review about this particular watch is that I've ordered the date wheel version, right? So but when they sent it out to me after a month of wait, they sent me the version without the Lume date wheel, right? So and 2 months later, this Lume date wheel came. Right, so this thing came and I have to find a watchmaker to assemble it for me, so which is rather annoying, because why do I have to do this by my own, right? So unfortunately, so I am not the only one that suffers the same fate. So recently I watched a video from, I think, Watch Me Go Broke. So he ordered the 62 mass version, so he ordered the fully Lume bezel version, and it didn't came with the fully Lume bezel version, right? So that's not a coincidence, guys. So if I am the one who only got the wrong watch, I've got a different watch from what I've ordered, so and he also got the same issue, so that's not a coincidence. So there must be something really wrong with the ordering system on the Seestern website, right? So yep, what else? Yeah, the Lume. Let's do the Lume check. Oh my god, right? So you know what, let's just let's just push the Lume, or just put some Lume onto this Lume date wheel, right? So one of the other complaints that I saw on my video, on other videos, I think the Lume on this particular system is not that strong, right? So yeah, some viewer mentioned that on his version it was horrible, so it is not as strong as mine. So I have no idea how is that even possible, but yeah, still that is why I brought in my Saint Martin, because we wanted to show you how good or bad the Seestern Lume is versus the Saint Martin. Right, there you have it. Oh my god, this Lume date wheel is looking awesome, guys, right? So let's just bring this thing together, and you can see that the Saint Martin Lume application of the BGW9 is way much better compared to the ones that is on the Seestern, right? So yep, so somebody mentioned in a few videos back that Saint Martin produces one, maybe a similar quality as Seestern produces watches that is as high quality as a Saint Martin, but you know what, they are not there yet. So I've bought a ton of Saint Martin watches, and they've never sent me a wrong one, and I've bought 2 Seestern, and both of them have different issues. So yeah, that is you know what, that is why you have to pay more for the Saint Martin, right? So yeah, that is what it is, guys. So yeah, you can't really knock anything out of the Saint Martin as yet, but still I would love to see Seestern improve their customer service, improve their ordering system, and maybe they will have a much better place in us in the watch community. Yeah, that's all about it, guys. So if you guys have own this particular watch or something similar to it. So please do share your thoughts and your user experience in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.